Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick update video. Usually sometime around this time, every other month, I do a video on the Marvel Collector Core, which is that cool little exclusive box from Funko and Marvel that gives us a lot of cool things, toys, and we get t-shirts, comic books, that kind of thing. I've done a video on every single Marvel Collector Core box that has come out to date, but this month, which is the Villains box, I'm not going to get, and I'm not going to do a video on it. And it's not because I don't want to do a video on it, it's because Marvel Collector Core has made it so that I cannot do a video on it. You know, I gotta tell you, ever since the Marvel Collector Core started, it has just been a mess when it comes to the quality of the product, when it comes to shipping, when it comes to billing. There's just all these different aspects that have not gone right since the service first started. And maybe you've encountered one of those things, but I've encountered quite a few so far. And what happened this month is, for some reason, they just wouldn't take my money. I don't know why. And this kind of goes back to the very first time that I tried to subscribe to them, which is for the Avengers box with the awesome Hulkbuster. The first time I tried to do it and I put my payment information in, it wouldn't accept it. It just kept saying failed, 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 failed. So I tried another card. That one also failed. So I asked my wife, I said, hey, can I try your card to see if it'll work? So she said, sure. We tried her card and it worked. Don't know why. You know, it's the same basic kind of card, so I wasn't too sure. But anyway, it worked. It went through. Everything was fine. So I got that box, and then, you know, the 2 months go by, and then it's time for the month goes by, and it's time for the next box. And in that next box, the same card that I just used for the previous month to get it to work, it didn't work. It said, you know, automatic when it was going to take the payment out, it said that it failed. And I don't know why. So I'm like, all right, well, let me try a different card. So I tried the very first card that I tried the first time, the one that originally failed, and that one went through. Why? I don't know. So I'm like, all right, I'll just use this one. So I was using that one, and then another month goes by, we get the next box, it charges it just fine. No real problems, besides the fact that my Ant-Man's head was broken. Remember that in that video. And then we got the box for that had Lady Thor in it, which her head was also broken, and that's on video too. And then this month, you know, I get that email that says, hey, we can't charge your card, it's failed. So I'm like, all right, this again. So I put in another one, won't work, failed. Okay. So I try another one, that doesn't work, it failed. So then I try another one, that one doesn't work either. It's all failed. Every single one of those cards that I tried to use has failed. And they want you to send an email to support, like, hey, if we can't charge you, just send an email to support. And when they get back to you, you know, maybe we can take your payment that way. You know, but by the time all that gets sorted out, the t-shirt size that I usually get is gone. And that's a big portion of the value that's inside of the box. I would want to get a medium t-shirt, but like, oh, well, we don't have those anymore. So now can't do it. So time has run out and they couldn't charge my card and the box starts shipping out. So no Villains box for me this month. And it's just one of the many things that just infuriates me with the Collector Core, because I understand that in the beginning, things may not go according to plan. It'd be a brand new service. I'm not too sure who's running the show back there. I don't know who's in charge of the shipping and the billing and logistics, and who's, if anyone's outsourced or whatever, I don't know. But I can understand having these type of problems for the first month, getting the first box out, especially if you've never done anything quite like this before. But at this point, you know, it's been several months since the very first Collector Core box. I'm seeing the exact same problems surface each and every time these boxes are about to come out. And I really do feel like at this point, they should really know exactly what they're doing to avoid all these problems. I gladly pay for every single box, and despite the fact that the quality of the product is for some reason severely lacking what I would expect from a company like Funko, the fact that I can go into, you know, a bunch of retail stores and get Funko Pops and not ever have a Funko Pop that has had a broken head, ever. Out of all the ones that are on this shelf behind me and the ones that are in another room, I have never opened up a Funko box that was on the shelf that has been broken, or order one from a site like Amazon or something, or Gemini Collectibles, and have gotten to me and heads have been broken. But it's happened to me twice with the Marvel Collector Core, 2 times in a row. And then on top of that, the paint on the Lady Thor, like underneath her chin, it just doesn't look good. I'm like, for something that is supposed to be exclusive, your exclusive box that's got your name on it. It's not like Loot Crate that will give you an exclusive Funko Pop. I mean, this is Funko and Marvel. They are a part of this. And the fact that that quality is less than third parties and what they're offering, I just think that is horrible. And that is a very, very bad look. And now that I think about it, when it comes to the t-shirts, the very first Marvel Collector Core box that had the various Age of Ultron t-shirts, they were wonderful. Size to fit exactly how you think that they would fit. But then in the next box after that, I don't know if they changed t-shirt companies or decided to bring it in-house, but those sizes did not match up with the sizes that were a part of the Avengers box. So now a medium was now much bigger. So the t-shirt sizes changed and they didn't tell anybody. So I ended up getting a huge t-shirt that I can't fit. I don't like t-shirts that really hang off of me. So that's a t-shirt that I can't use because they changed the size. So that makes it worthless to me. And then on top of the fact that the Funko Pops are broken, paint's not looking all that great, and these constant problems with shipping and billing and contact customer service, and then you have to wait, how long for them to get back to you? It's frustrating. And that's why I don't have the Villains box, and it's making me contemplate whether or not I want to even continue with the Marvel Collector Core, even though I love the idea. But I'm like, man, if this is what it's going to be like every time I try to get something from them that I want to pay for, I mean, it's too frustrating, You expect a quality product for the amount of money that you're paying for it. And we're just not getting that, not getting the product and not getting, the good service that I would expect to have on top of that. So the box after the Villains box is going to be for Guardians of the Galaxy. And, who knows, maybe if I try really, really hard, I can finally get them to take my money again. And then I will be able to, do the unboxing of the Marvel Collector Core. I'll have to make up my mind until then. I have plenty of time to do it. But for right now, it's not going to be any Villains box. It's disappointing, but, it is what it is. And just in case you were wondering, like, hey, when I was going to do my unboxing of the Villains box or whatever, I'm not going to. So that's it. That's the update. And if you even had any problems with the Marvel Collector Core, things not working as they're supposed to or whatever, let me know. Because I know that on Twitter, when I look it up, I see a lot of people having similar problems and everything. And I just want to know how widespread is it, because it seems like it's not isolated. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my update. Until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.